Hi guys, it's Melissa from Life with the Osborns, and today I'm going to be making a peanut butter cream pie. But the thing is, I'm going to be using this cookbook. I found this cookbook, oh, I don't even know where I got it, but we found it in some old stuff. This cookbook is from 1949. It came with an old gas range oven, and I'll show it to you in just a minute. But anyway, I'm going to be making a cream pie out of there. And hopefully I'm going to try some different things in here and just to see how they taste. Hopefully they'll be delicious. And I'll show you what we're having for supper. Another meal under $10 for a whole family. It's a no-brainer though. It's spaghetti. Spaghetti is so cheap. So anyway, I'm going to flip this camera around. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back, guys. This is my pie shells. Obviously, I cheated with the pie shells. I did not make my own because you can buy some really good frozen ones nowadays. And I've already put holes in them. I'm just going to pop them in the oven for like 15 minutes and then we'll work on the cream stuff that goes in it. As far as supper goes, my dad gave me some fresh corn and I'm frying it right now. To make this, all you need to do is get you some fresh corn, cut it off the cob, add a little salt and pepper, and don't forget to scrape your cobs with your knife because that is the good stuff. So we're having yummy fried corn. There's my spaghetti sauce. It's already cooked. Homemade spaghetti sauce. I'll put the recipe in the description because it's super simple to make and delicious. More healthy for you than that junk you can buy in a can. And here is my veggies all cut up and ready to saute. I've got green peppers, yellow peppers. This is a little eggplant. Just I had some left over. I'm gonna throw it in the spaghetti. Nobody will ever know they're eating it. And I got some mushrooms that I've got to put in there too. So those were all leftover veggies from other recipes that I just chopped up. So those were free. The corn was free. That is, let's see, 2 cans of tomato sauce and 1 can of diced tomatoes. So that's like $2 right there because I've got my own seasonings, my own spices, of course. Spaghetti, $1 a box. So what do we got in this meal so far? 1, 2, 3, $4 so far. The meat I'm using, this is the meat I'm gonna cook, and I think it was, I don't know, I can't remember, like $3. So that's $7 total. And I'll fry up some bread to go with it. That's it. Oh, I wanted to show you this cookbook. Let's have a look at this cookbook. This cookbook is so cool. I love all things old. This is from the Maytag Dutch Oven Gas Range. And it's basically an owner's manual for this book. Look at those old pictures. I absolutely love old things. I think I must have been born in the wrong time period or something. But anyway, let's see if I can find that recipe real quick. There's the recipes in the back. White bread, rye bread, cornbread. I'm looking for sweets. Angel food cake, icing, cookies, cream pie. That's the one I'm going to use. So this is the recipe I'm going to use. If you guys want to make it, you can feel free to pause this video and read it. I'm going to make a variation of it though. I'm going to make this cream pie, and instead of adding coconut or banana or pineapple, I'm going to add peanut butter. Who doesn't love peanut butter, right? Okay, so feel free to pause this video, copy that recipe. It's very simple. Milk, flour, sugar, egg yolks, and vanilla. How easy can it be? We'll see. I'm sure I can mess it up somehow. But anyway, I'll be back in a bit to show you how I'm going to cook this and see how it turns out. Okay, so guys, I'm looking at this recipe and it says 2 cups of milk scalded. Now here's my 2 cups of milk. The thing is, I've never scalded milk before. What the heck does that mean? Does it mean boil it? I don't know. I'm gonna let it boil for a minute and then I'm gonna turn it off because I'm thinking scalded milk would be like, I don't know, you let it stick to the bottom or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm working on scalding my milk, whatever that means. And see, I said this was gonna be easy. I can see already I'm having problems. I can see this is gonna be probably a flop. Pour scalded milk over sugar and flour. Return to double boiler and cook until thick. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna scald my milk, and then I'm gonna pour my flour and sugar in it until, it says cook until thick, about 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. And then beat 3 yolks of eggs. Okay, here's my yolks. Wonder if it means like in a mixer. Well, I guess they didn't have KitchenAids in 1949. Beat yolks of 3 eggs. Add cooked mixture to yolks. Return to fire and cook 2 more minutes. Oh my goodness. So, okay, I have beat my egg yolks. They look nice and creamy. So I'm gonna scald this milk, whatever that means. Let's see, is it boiling yet? No. Do you think it's scalded, people? I don't know. Leave me a comment below if you know what scalded means. So, anyway, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back, guys. I did call my mom to see what scalded means. Thank goodness I have my mom to fall back on. And she said scalded milk is just milk that is hot enough to scald you. So, not quite to a boil, she said. Too bad, I already let mine boil. But anyway, it says to add the flour and sugar with it. And I've already done that. And it got really pasty looking. Now it says cook until thick. Well, mine is thick already. When I first mixed it in, it got thick. Add cooked mixture. Okay, now we got to add in the yolks. And ew, that looks nasty. What in the world? This is going to be a funny looking pie. A yellow pie. I guess because my yolks were so rich. I have fresh eggs, so, well, in 1949 you probably would have used fresh eggs too. Well, it's looking better. That's looking nice, actually. Now, let's see what it says now. Return to fire and cook 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to turn my stove on. Turn it up on maybe medium to high. Cook for 2 minutes and then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to cook this for 2 minutes and then I'm going to add the vanilla, and then it says to cool. So I will be back when it cools, I guess. Oh, meringue. I gotta use the 3 egg whites in the meringue and a pinch of cream of tartar and 6 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, well, we'll be back, guys, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Okay, so I have my egg whites beating. They're foamy, but I'm gonna wait just a bit on that. Now this, I have to add my peanut butter to. It was nice and creamy until I stirred it up, and it had this little a layer of skim over the top. And then when I stirred it, it kind of made it lumpy. But I was curious. I had to taste of it because it looks kind of like vanilla pudding. Does not taste like vanilla pudding. It's not even really very sweet at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix my peanut butter with it and get it in the shell, and then we'll work on the meringue. Okay, so I added about 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter, just because it said you can add pineapple to it, about 3/4 of a cup. I didn't add pineapple, I added peanut butter, and I want it, it's not really sweet, so I added a banana, a chopped banana to it also, which it says you can add a banana to it. Didn't say anything about peanut butter. But anyway, we're gonna work on the meringue. This has got to go in the shell. So now our meringue is fluffy. It says to add a pinch of cream of tartar. I'm not sure. I mean, that doesn't seem like it's enough to do anything. I'm going to add 2 pinches, just to be sure. Pinch of cream of tartar. And then, let's see, what else? 6 tablespoons of sugar. Continue, let's see, beat until stiff, add sugar slowly, continue beating until very stiff. Spoon on pie. So here we go with our 6 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have never made meringue. I've never made a cream pie like this before. So we're just gonna see how this, where it takes us. And heck, if I can make it, you can too. So I'll let you see what the end result looks like and tastes like here in a bit. So I've beaten my egg whites, and look how beautiful that is. I have never been able to make meringue. I did it. Look how stiff that is. Stand straight up. So I'm gonna have a taste of it, see what it tastes like. That is delicious. So I'm just gonna put that on my pies. I ended up making 2. This is supposed to be for 1 pie, but I had 2 pie shells and I knew I wasn't gonna make another one anytime soon. So I just made them a little bit lower. See? And I'm gonna fill them up with meringue and stick them in the oven. It says 350 for like 15 minutes. I've always thought that you like put them under the broiler to get it browned. Anyway, I'm gonna follow directions. 350, 15 minutes, and I will show you what it's like when it's done. Okay, so here is our finished product. Fried corn, spaghetti, and I had these leftover eggplant. So I'm not crazy about spaghetti, so I made myself these little eggplant pizzas with the spaghetti sauce and veggies. Little Parmesan cheese, mozzarella. There you go. And this is what our pies turned out looking like. Pretty, huh? And we'll see how Jeff likes them when he gets up and tries it. Okay, Liza is gonna try our first bite of pie. Try it, Lizzie. You gotta give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thumbs up? Is it yummy? Are you sure? Okay, say bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.